Welcome back. It's still Entertainment TV live on Metro Television. So we'll be starting with entertainment across the world, but then we'll start from the motherland, Ghana, because there's a good news. There's an amazing news. I know for some of us who love hip hop, love hip life, we listen to this man create and make amazing music for some artists. So Hammer of the last two confirms that he has a new album which he'll be dropping in 2024. So Hammer of the last two has revealed that he has been working on a new compilation album for a while now. The album will mostly be dominated by new school artists, aka the new cats, and also the veterans who have been in the industry. According to Hammer, production commenced last year, August 2022, and targeted a schedule to be released this year, that is April 2023. But however, the album's completion has become a problem because Hammer, has been trying to balance the demand of his creative process and his day job as a managing partner of a bread company in Ghana and other things that he's been entangled with. But then Hammer has resigned from his job as the managing partner of this particular bread. Most of us know their bread. I'm not going to mention that. To focus on his music, or to return to music and make sure that he's able to complete this particular album next year, 2024. And we can't wait to have this album out. I'm super excited about the fact that he said that he's going to have like the new cuts and then some veterans on there. I know Obrafo will be there. But then away from Ghana, let's go to UK. Yes, Adele has finally confirmed that she is married to Rich Paul. I mean, there were speculations since the beginning of this year. Adele, 25, who shares a son with her ex-husband Simon, confirmed her relationship with Rich Paul, and we know, most of us know Rich Paul to be an American sports agent and a longtime friend and agent of NBA star LeBron James. And Rich Paul is considered to be one of the most powerful agents in sports. So in a recent comedy gig, Alan Carr, that is Adele's longtime friend, had a comedy gig, and during the show, he actually asked the crowd that what have they done recently, and in the crowd, Adele said that she got married, and so following speculations that Adele is married to Paul has finally been confirmed, and for some of us, we are super excited about the fact that Adele has, let's say, remarried. I know Harriet has a lot of things to say about that when we get to that side. Away from that, let's go to rapper A$AP Rocky faces charges of firing gun at his friend. So we all know who A$AP Rocky is. I know. Hello. Oh, you don't know A$AP Rocky?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rakim.
Okay.
Mars.
Okay. So A$AP Rocky, who is Rihanna's husband? By the way, let me just put that out there.
Baby daddy.
Okay. Harriet said not husband, baby daddy. Thank you for the correction. Okay, so A$AP Rocky will stand trial on charges that he fired a pistol in a feud with his former childhood friend. So the decision came after a Los Angeles judge ruled during the second day of the preliminary hearing, which was attended by A$AP Rocky himself. The 35-year pointed and fired a gun at his friend, also known as A$AP Really. And I think it happened 2 years ago, and it caused minor injuries to his friend. So A$AP Rocky pleaded not guilty, but if anything goes sour, and he's, found guilty, it is said that he might spend or receive 9 years in prison if he is found guilty. And that is going to hurt most of us. Okay, we'll see what happens. Then finally, a story that came... Solo see on fire. Finally, a story that came out last week that Snoop Dogg has stopped smoking. I sat on this table when I said it, that is not true. But then, anyways, this is what the story is about. But then, before I tell you what the story is about, let's take a look at this particular video. And when we come back, I'll say what I will say.
Announcement. I'm giving up smoke. I know what you're thinking. Snoop, smoke is kind of your whole thing. But I'm done with it. Done with the coughing and my clothes smelling all sticky icky. I'm going smokeless. Solo stove fixed fire. They took out the smoke. Clever.
Okay, so that was an interesting one. So what happened was last week, Snoop Dogg actually tweeted that he's given up smoke. He said he's given up smoke, and we all know that we can't talk about Snoop Dogg without marijuana. It is something that it goes hand in hand. The way Snoop loves his music, that's the same way he loves his marijuana. So when he tweeted that, most people thought that he was actually saying that he has quit smoking, but indeed it was just an advertisement he was making, an endorsement deal. He was talking about the stove, that it is it's going to be smokeless, not necessarily that he, Snoop Dogg, is quitting smoking. Hey! Like, I'm confused. Anyways, Harriet, let me start with you, because you brought up that story last week. No, it was Helen. You brought that story, but then I'll come to you. Harriet, let me take what you have to say with regards to why are you laughing? With regards to Adele and A$AP Rocky.
Well, hearing that Adele is finally married like gives me so much joy because she went through a lot. You know, she gave most of course, the court requested that she pays, I think, £50 million to the ex-husband. And looking at her net worth at that time, it wasn't much. So it was virtually giving everything to the man. And imagine the heartbreak, giving away your money, your hard-earned money, because he's your husband and he used to listen to you as you practice and all that.
No, he said he actually inspired most of the music.
Exactly. So, I mean, if you're singing, I'm in a relationship with you and I'm singing about you. So, yeah, because of that, he was able to get that amount of money. I mean, and now she has found love in a black man. And there's this saying that a black men treat the white women better. So let's see how this relationship is going to go for Adele and Rich Paul. Me, I'm happy for her because some people go through a heartbreak and decide not to give love chance again. But Adele has given love a chance again. And this time around, she has married. I hope he signed a prenup, though. I hope.
Oh, please, Rich too is rich.
Yes,
Rich
but please,
rich.
prenup is prenup.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh yeah, even Beyonce and Jay-Z have a prenup.
Me, I'm not
so
against
fine.
prenup. I am not against prenup at all. And for Snoop Dogg, I mean, have you noticed that Hollywood has a way of, turning things around? Like, their PR game is so strong.
Yeah.
No matter the situation, they can make money out of it. They can make news out of it, trending news. And this is an example of it. Who would have thought that Snoop Dogg would say that he stopped smoking? Not knowing it was all a lie. Yeah. Because marijuana is so addictive. So please, if you're watching, if you've never tried it, please don't try. Because if you don't have the money, you won't be able to sustain. And you'll be on the street. Most of the mad people on the street are because of marijuana. It's very addictive. It might not be good for you. You might think that your friend is smoking and it's perfectly fine, but please, you don't know. We are all different. And lastly, Hammer, releasing an album. Finally. I feel like the hip-hop game is not so strong. Wow. Now, no, I'm saying that in recent times, like the industry, we are doing more of Afrobeat and all that. Like, even if there's a hip-hop, it's not solely rap. So let's see. I am anticipating. I just know that something great or beautiful is going to come out of it. He's no longer selling bread. So yes, he's going to give us great tunes. I can't wait for Hammer's album. So yeah, as for A$AP Rocky, I think the way he's bad and, gangster and all that, that is what makes...
Oh, he has changed.
He has not changed. That's what makes him very attractive. That is one thing that Rihanna loves. Rihanna loves the bad guys. And hopefully he won't go to prison because I mean, if Cassie's case could be settled, Cassie's case could be
Oh,
settled.
that's different.
It's different. I know it's different, but you know, Cassie's case is even worse, far worse.
Yes, even that one.
Far and see,
Yeah.
the guy is requesting for $25,000 per. Oh, it will be settled. He will spend 9 years in jail. No. It will be settled. And ASAP will be with his, baby mama. Apparently, Rihanna is pregnant again.
Are you sure?
That is what they are saying.
Okay. Helen.
He has produced most of the great musicians we have in this country when it comes to hip life, hip hop, among other things. So it's good he's coming back to do music. I mean, he's been mixed, and we know he understands the game. So coming back is a big deal. I can't wait to basically hear what he has for us. And I know there are going to be a lot of bankers because definitely he knows his way around. So it's good and it's high time. Sometimes people would want to, change into other things, go into business, do other things. But once it doesn't work, or sometimes even if it works, they want to come back to their true love. And he's back. So it's good to see. We can't wait for the album. Now, I want to talk about Snoop Dogg, quitting smoking or quitting smoking. Like Harry rightly mentioned, they have their way to make the news and, cash out some money. So I was particularly excited that, after a long time of smoking, you say you are no longer smoking. It's a good one because a lot of young folks would realize that maybe you have seen something and that is why you would want to quit. So they would probably learn. Because indeed, like we said, we and all those things, smoking in itself is bad. It's very bad for health. People have gone through that and they've had some complications. People have had health issues, which they regret. They just wish they never smoked. So it was a good one. But for him to come back, it seems like it's all creativity, it's all industry issues, it's all, nothing really true. Like, whoa. Quite interesting and rather unfortunate, but I hope those watching, like we said, if you want to go in there, the earlier you quit or you let the thoughts go, the better. I would lastly like to talk about Adele, and I mean, marriage is a beautiful thing. So she getting married up, apart from what she has experienced from her previous relationship, and still giving love a chance. Is good to know, and people would also want to learn that once something goes wrong doesn't mean that you have to quit love, not at all. So basically, that'll be all for my thoughts this afternoon.
Desmond.
Adele finding a new partner. We're happy for her. Apparently, those who are those who do not have the nicest of relationships always write the best songs.
It's true.
That's
It's
true.
true.
Yeah, I mean,
so true.
we're happy for her. Hopefully, this will come with a lot of amazing tunes from her. A$AP Rocky, he should have thought about his babies and his girlfriend Rihanna before doing whatever he did. As Anaya says, if this goes any further, it's going to cause a lot of trouble for
9
them.
years, yeah.
That he may have to go behind bars for a very long time, and that's quite a sad thing. But of course, I just want to wrap it up with Hammer because over the period, it's been a minute we had something. I mean, he's been busy doing business and all that, but when it comes to production, it's been a while. He's been suggesting for artists, helping artists, producers here and there. But to hear from him in this era where there's Afrobeats, in this era where there are lots of things going on, I'm really excited to hear that from him. And per the statement that he put out, he's been working with some young acts and, of course, adding up some older folks to it. So it's going to be a mixture of everything. Yeah. And I'm waiting to hear what the sound will be like, whether it's going to be the old hip-hop kicks we know from Hammer, or it's going to be a little bit of switch in there. However, it's going to be like sweet, nice. Like, I just want to experience that album from Hammer in 2024. So we are waiting for that album, and I can predict some people will be on the compilation. Though.
Yeah.
Obrafour will be on there. Of course. Sarkodie will be on there.
Tiny will be there.
Tiny will be on there.
Parkes will be there. Edem will be there.
Yeah. I mean, this. I was just thinking that they could.
We are thinking that they will be there.
Mix it up with the new school. That's going to sound exciting. Yeah. So we're waiting to hear that album from Hammer in 2024.
Yeah. And I'll also touch on the Hammer. I hope that they have like an all-star version of a particular song or a refix of something on that on one song so that everyone comes on to sing. I mean, it will be good. We enjoyed You Dey Craze, right? That's one.
right.
And then with the Sako Dear called Kese and the rest. So I mean, it will be so glad. Like this one said, I'm just waiting to get the type of sound, how the composition will be, how everything will align with what is being listened to. Anyway, if you're a Gen Z out there and you don't understand why we are super excited, just go and why.
Millennials.
There's no Gen Z on this table. Anna.
Well, no.
Grandmas
So
and
if you are
granddads.
Gen Z and you really don't get what we are saying, I mean, just go to your Spotify
Go to YouTube,
or
wherever,
Apple,
go and check
go
it
and
out.
listen to Obrafo's album. You understand what we are talking about, okay?
Yeah.
I've
The
said
way you
it.
said okay, it's like, okay,
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
For Adele, I'm so happy that I knew they were. I knew for people who love basketball like myself, if you watch their sideline love, officiating and stuff. I'm talking about Rich Paul and Adele when they go and watch the Laker games. Of course, because Rich is the agent for LeBron James. Most of the games that she goes to is like maybe Lakers versus any other team, and you can see the love. She's excited, she's happy, and you can see so many things have changed. So when someone finds love, I mean, we have to talk about this. We have to really, really appreciate the fact that she has really found love, and we will get to listen to more love songs. Anna Harriet, wow.
Yeah, and I mean, as I said, the black men treat the white women way,
That one
way
day I
better.
can't really tell.
Are you so
That one day I
sure?
can't really tell.
They do.
That one day I
They
can't
do.
really
I don't
tell.
know what that is based on.
Yeah, I don't
They
know
do
the
what-
statistics
right.
and things.
They do,
Yeah.
they do.
I don't know
And
that.
After that, we read
experience
more.
there.
Okay,
Find out. They
I'll
do.
get it. And for ASAP, I mean, I was reading one tweet about someone saying that it's sad when these people do something in the past and it comes back into the future to bite them. Over time, we know how ASAP has been like a very good boyfriend to Ree. They have like 2 kids. It's like a whole family all together. Now, he's facing this. We don't know how it's going to go. But then if he's convicted, 9 years in prison, it's a long time. And by the time he comes out, the kids will be like 10 years. Right? I mean, just
Yeah.
calculate it. So, like, it's sad, but then we hope and see how the lawsuit will develop and whatever happen. Yeah, and finally, Snoop Dogg there. I said it on this table that I don't believe it. Snoop Dogg, hey, quit smoking. Like, how? It can't happen. It's not like I'm saying you can't quit smoking, but Snoop is Snoop.
Right.
Snoop is Snoop.
And
Like,
it could happen one day.
it could, that's more. Maybe you're doing it there. He's 52, or I think so. Yeah,
But you
52.
can-
Maybe if you are doing that right now, you can quit. You are in your Gen Z stage. Yeah. But Snoop, I mean,
But
anyways.
sometimes it's difficult for them to stop. But then again, when they face some challenges, some health, you are
Issues.
forced to
Yeah,
stop.
McMill
Right.
said he's moving to where?
Right.
Is it Saudi or
Yeah.
Why?
Dubai
Yeah.
to quit smoking? So it
Right.
can happen.
No,
yeah.
but also, first
Okay.
off, let's not make it sound like
Okay.
it is bad.
Oh,
Marijuana.
But it's bad.
Oh,
They're smoking, no. They're
That
smoking,
is,
no.
that is a very,
They're
that's a very, no,
smoking.
that is a very debatable point.
Oh, but that's it.
So
They're
I am
smoking.
saying that I am putting a no,
A disclaimer.
I am just trying to say that
right.
there is also the bit that is
Medicinal.
medicinal.
Exactly. So yes,
And so
but
when
that's
you
smoke.
can-
Smoking.
That's
There
the
was-
problem. That's the problem. See, the smoke. That's the problem.
But the smoking is medicinal. It's not medicinal smoke.
No, not at all. If you're putting it in your cookies, your soup, your tea,
Right.
your bread, whatever, it's fine.
So
but the
you're-
smoking,
So now the advocacy is don't
Smoking
smoke,
is
but
bad.
don't smoke. Right?
chew
You
the
know?
biscuit or the toffee.
Yes, you can put
and
it in your
it-
toffee. Yes, yes.
No,
And
I
it's
mean, I'm just
fine.
saying that
Toffee.
people out there
Yeah,
have
the
the
toffee is-
liberty to do whatever they want to do. Right?
Yeah.
They can decide to smoke, do whatever.
But they should remember it's not good for them.
I mean, but we're talking about marijuana here, right?
Right.
For
It's been legalized,
Wow.
right?
Solo says smoking is better than alcohol.
Yes, actually, smoking marijuana is better
Well, I mean, we are not doctors. We cannot
Right,
confirm
you
that.
know
than alcohol.
what?
No, there are research. There are research to back
Okay,
this.
okay.
Smoking
Okay.
marijuana is better than alcohol.
I mean, medicinal.
Alcohol is bad.
No, the abuse. No,
That-
no, I think in all of this, it is
Smoking
the abuse
doesn't
of
put
the-
you on any dialysis and things.
Hey, alcohol is bad.
No, so I am saying that the
Especially
abuse,
akpeteshing.
the abuse of these substances or of these things would cause there to be issues, right? But if they do they want
wait,
to do
moderation
you know, me, I go tell you
Look
say
at
stop.
Snoop Dogg. Look at Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, why is
He
that?
doesn't look bad. He's
You
been
might
smoking
never
for
know.
years.
Make
You
us-
never
He's
know.
smoking the good stuff, oh.
Right.
Make has
Yeah,
been
that's
doing
true.
it. Calvin has been doing it.
Right.
Yeah, that's
All of our people, I mean, we know
And
them.
some of
Yeah.
them might be going through stuff, but they have not told you about it. So
Okay.
you can't trust.
You know what? We'll
and
leave,
they have access to the best health care. So
Well,
we'll leave.
Anyway.
But did you people hear what Desmond said?
yes,
That
people.
Desmond is naming. He said who and who smoke.
Oh, but
our people.
Which people? He mentioned
no,
it.
no.
Right.
See, this is not a
Oh, but in
secret.
Ghana, who doesn't know? Like,
Kelvin boy. I mean, he said it by
yes,
he said it
our own
himself.
power can
You know.
say.
Okay,
Right.
and who
And
else?
they're all
Hey.
good.
Hey,
Power can see.
And who else? Hey, you people.
hold
But
on.
Marcus was even arrested.
Hey,
Listen,
Have
Harriet.
you guys
No,
forgotten?
that was back.
No, no,
I
no,
understand
yeah,
that was back then, and I don't know if he does now.
Okay,
But
of course.
as I mentioned, I mean, I'm not going to run away from that. But we've seen that on Instagram. He's defended it a lot of
Yeah,
times that
yeah, it's
he
true,
does
it's
it.
true.
So I mean, I'm just reiterating what he's
He-
saying.
he has said, yeah, it's understandable,
I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe when we go for the break and come back, we can talk about Kwesi Arthur. You want to talk about
Yes,
his responses?
yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So this is where we wrap up on entertainment across the world.